Hello everyone, welcome back. So in this video lecture we're going to be starting our new subject, which is reinforced concrete designs. So this is going to be reinforced concrete design 1, and we will also be having reinforced concrete design 2. In the reinforced concrete design 1, we will discuss the concepts and lectures related to reinforced concrete design. The concepts are going to be like introduction, design of singly reinforced, doubly reinforced, and you can see these topics and as well as these topics, right? So these are some topics that we're going to be discussing in reinforced concrete design 1. And in 2, we will continue the topics and we'll move towards more advanced concepts. And you can see that this lecture is actually taken from my own university's lecture set. So I'd like to thank my university and the professor, Dr. Kasser Ali, for providing us this presentation and these great lectures. So let's start the discussion. So reinforced concrete designs. Let's just try to introduce the reinforced concrete design. What are reinforced concrete designs? Now, let's just understand the meaning of reinforced concrete design in this lecture. In the second lecture, we will understand what are reinforced concrete designs. So let's just understand the meaning. So for meaning, reinforced concrete design or reinforced concretes. Concrete is just a material, you know already, a type of a material that we use in our structures, in buildings, in construction, everywhere, right? So material. But reinforcement or reinforced meaning is that strengthening something. If you try to strengthen something, you call it you're reinforcing it, or it's reinforced, right? So it's a sort of a strength you add, strength, or you can say strengthening. I don't know if the spellings are correct. Strengthening, right? I'm not sure if the spellings are correct, but you can see that. So strengthening the concrete is known as reinforced concrete. Now, the thing is, we can just discuss it generally, that everything in this universe is good at certain things or good at handling certain things, and maybe it's weak at certain things as well. Everything is having a weakness. So the concrete is maybe weak at certain things. It might be good at handling certain stresses and loads that are applied on the structures around ourselves, but maybe it is weak in handling some things, because these type of structures are really complex structures and they are exposed to different types of loads and stresses. So what will concrete handle? What type of a force will concrete handle among these hundreds or thousands of loads and forces and stresses? Which force will concrete handle? Not every force concrete can handle. A few of them might be good for concrete to handle, but there are going to be a lot of them which are not going to be just the job of a concrete, but we need another member there that can assist the concrete to handle the forces that are on the structures around ourselves. And that type of a material that we add additionally to the concrete is known as a reinforced you can say material, or a material that is provided there for strengthening the concrete. And when we provide that material to the concrete, or we add that material with the concrete, so that structure or that member that we have created, which is the combination of a concrete and another member, which we call it a reinforced member, so both of them combinedly are called reinforced concretes, and designing them is called reinforced concrete design. Now, normally the material that we add with the concrete is known as steel, and the steels are usually in the form of the bars. If you have seen, those are the steel bars that we use, right? So we add them with the concretes and they make reinforced concretes. So whenever you see reinforced concrete, so you should understand that we are actually talking about the steel members or steel bars added inside the concrete in order to strengthen the members in the structural you can say structural parts of our buildings and constructions. So this is just an introduction to the reinforced concrete designs. In the next lecture, we'll talk about in more detail that why we provide steel, and what is concrete weak at, and what is steel good at, and how is steel the perfect thing to be added with the concrete to make it more good at handling the stresses and loads in the structures. So I hope you understood this. In the next lecture, we'll continue the discussion. Thank you.